2 days ago, he actually had a tick on him. Good morning and welcome to Boots and Borders. Today I am actually just working on a little bit of planning for a trip that's upcoming. It isn't as long as I had hoped. I'd hoped for like a 2-night kind of like make it work so I could go after work. This is where we're headed, right here. So when trip planning, I begin by really mapping out my food plan. And with my meal plan, I recognize that I'm going to be eating more because I'm going to be burning more calories and I'm going to have to replace those. After figuring out the food, I go to figuring out my route. And one of the things I noticed when I'm figuring out the route here was if I left at 5 a.m., which is when I want to start, I'm going to get to the camp at 11 a.m. And I could do that and check out some trails at the campground and at the provincial park, but I decided because it's such a long trip to find a trail that's on the way. So we're going to stop at the Northumberland County Forest at their Woodland Trailhead, and we're going to do the Oak Loop and also the Lookout Mountain on this trail and have our lunch there. Today, going to be working on prepping up just some things for our next camping trip, which is coming up this weekend. We're going to Presque Isle, so one thing I have to do is just do a solar proof, waterproof on my tent. So I'm going to set up my tent today, going to put that on. It's nice and sunny out. It's not supposed to rain, which is perfect because I did not want to have to do this before work or after work one day. That would just suck. Alright, so that was that. We got it sprayed down. The tent was definitely like waterproof. I wasn't worried about it leaking, but this just adds that coating to protect from UV. I am also pre-inflating my air mattress to see and make sure it's not going to leak on me. It probably will because I tested it. If I didn't, it would be fine. Today I'm actually going to brush out Floyd. 2 days ago, he actually had a tick on him, and I checked his fur and his body to see if there was any more, and it didn't seem like it at the time, but I woke up this morning and he's just really moody. Sir, why are you in a mood? Why are you grumpy? Why are you grumpy? Not really a whole lot that ticks him off. So I figured I'd give him a brush and take you guys with me. Get up there. Up. Good boy. So Floyd actually had an allergic reaction to the tick medication that I gave him after he was bitten by a tick. And I questioned bringing him along, but I decided that in the end, he was just as close to medical care whether we were home or on this trip. So I decided that it was an equal risk to take him with us. Keep an eye on Floyd, make sure he's healthy and ready to go. Keep an eye on myself, make sure I'm healthy and ready to go. So, working on packing, and I'm exhausted, so I apologize. But I did want to go through a few things. First off, it's gonna rain. Ontario's just being blasted with some good old thunder showers. So yeah, but I mean I paid for the trip and I'm going to go either way. We're still going to do our hike. I've been talking to people on my my groups through Facebook, just seeing like anybody who knows the trails, like, hey, like, is this something that you'd want to walk if it's raining? And it seems good. Because it's raining, I'm afraid of being cold, but because I'm being afraid of being cold, I'm like, am I going to pack too much warm stuff and then not have enough cool stuff? So it's a predicament. That's Floydie. Floydie, do you know where we're going to do things? You will see me probably again, 5 a.m. on Sunday morning for the first camp trip of the season.
Not enough light. You might have to do it in the morning.